I found my partner in bed with my closest friend. "What are you gonna sob?" she taunted. I just grinned and walked away. This morning, my phone was flooded with missed calls. From both of them, my retribution was well earned. Chapter 1. The instant everything shattered, there's a kind of quiet that precedes a betrayal. Not serene, not soothing, just heavy. Like the world is pausing, bracing to break you. That's what I felt when I stepped into my apartment and heard nothing. No hum of music, no chatter, no trace of the woman I'd been with for 3 years or the friend I trusted like family. I wasn't meant to be home. My work trip wrapped up early, and I thought surprising her with flowers and dinner would be a thoughtful gesture. Instead, I was the one blindsided. I moved down the hallway, steps cautious, a knot tightening in my chest. Then I heard it. Not words, not whispers, a moan, soft, rhythmic, sickeningly familiar. I pushed open the bedroom door, and there they were. My partner, my closest friend, tangled in sheets, chuckling in our bed. She didn't gasp or recoil. She locked eyes with me and sneered. "What are you gonna sob?" He snorted like I was the joke. In that moment, something inside me broke. Not love, not trust, but the part that believed people like them deserved compassion. I didn't yell or lash out. I grinned, turned, and shut the door behind me. The elevator descent felt endless, but I didn't weep. I didn't tremble. I just replayed her words in my mind. "What are you gonna sob?" That single line echoed louder than any outburst could. I walked to my car and sat in silence, staring at the steering wheel. The flowers rested on the passenger seat, untouched. I picked them up, opened the glove box, and shoved them inside, petals and thorns together, not out of rage, but resolve. From that moment, I wasn't the man she mocked. I was the man she'd never erase from her memory. Chapter 2. The plan takes shape. For the next 3 days. I vanished from their lives. No calls, no messages, no confrontation, just silence. And that silence unnerved them. I saw it in the notifications. 9 missed calls from her on day 1, 15 from him by day 2. By day 3, I stopped counting. But I wasn't just hiding, I was strategizing. You see, I knew things they didn't. She relied on me financially. Credit cards, car payments, even her share of the rent were all in my name. He had just started a side venture I'd helped fund, tied to a silent partnership agreement I'd carefully drafted and notarized. They were too smug to cover their tracks. So while they wondered about my next move, I was already making it. A dose of their own venom, I began unraveling their world quietly. I froze our joint accounts, canceled her access to the apartment lease, and changed the locks. I sent a private message to our mutual friends group chat with screenshots. No explanation, just evidence. But that was only the beginning. Revenge isn't just about dismantling someone's life. It's about making them see how badly they misjudged you. Chapter 3. The calculated strike. You'd think after being caught, they'd keep a low profile. Not them. She posted a glossy selfie 2 days later, captioned, "Sometimes betrayal liberates you. Fresh starts." He shared a vague meme on his story. The real stay loyal. The fake reveal themselves. It was almost endearing, their arrogance, their belief they were untouchable. They didn't know every bold post, every smug caption was kindling for the fire I was stoking. While they preened for social media likes, I was filing paperwork to remove my name from everything tied to her. Sending a termination notice for his business partnership, backed by proof of his misuse of funds. Preparing a final move they never saw coming, public exposure, executed with surgical precision. I didn't care for shouting matches or viral posts. I cared about truth, and truth burns slowly, leaving lasting wounds. So I created a simple online folder titled Trust, a dissection. Inside, screenshots of her messages to me and him, side by side. Photos of their secret outings, time-stamped against nights she claimed to be visiting her family. Records showing she used my money to fund his hobbies. I shared the folder link once, in a group chat with 23 mutual friends, colleagues, and family. No words, no accusations, just the facts. The fallout within hours, the calls poured in. Her cousin texted, "Are you okay? I'm shocked by what I saw." His brother messaged, "Man, I thought he was your best friend. I'm disgusted." Her boss left a voicemail. "We need to discuss some concerns about your conduct." And she posted one final message before vanishing online. "People tear down what they can't control." No, darling, I didn't tear you down, you did. I just held up the mirror. Chapter 4. The final blow. By the weekend, her life resembled the apartment she once adorned. All shine, no substance, collapsing under scrutiny. She tried texting me, calling from unknown numbers, even sent a long email with the subject, "Please, let's talk. You don't get it." Oh, I got it. She wanted to talk now that her job was under review for unethical behavior. Her family was asking hard questions about the timeline. The rent was due, and her new keys didn't work. The best part? My former friend had vanished. I'd sent him a legal notice detailing his breach of our partnership agreement and the financial liability he now faced, thanks to the silent investor clause he never bothered to read. A friend told me he skipped town that same day. Poetic justice. Chapter 5. The closing act on Monday morning, I sat at my favorite cafe, sipping coffee and working remotely. Then I saw her across the street. Unkempt, no makeup, eyes puffy. She looked like a shadow of the woman who once smirked at me in our bed beside my so-called friend. She didn't approach, didn't wave, just stared. I didn't flinch. I raised my coffee cup and smiled. The message that evening, I sent her one last text. What am I gonna sob? No reply, just read receipts. Chapter 6. The takeaway: people often ask if revenge is worth it, if it mends anything, if it brings closure. I used to think no. Now I know better. What I gained by losing her, her betrayal, didn't just cost me a partner. It shattered the illusion that love alone is enough. But in its place, I found something stronger. Self-worth, clarity, and an unshakable resolve. She taught me that those who don't fear consequences will never honor your boundaries. So I gave her what she never expected: accountability. The world moves forward. She eventually deleted her online presence, moved away, and tried starting over with someone new. But stories linger, especially true ones. As for me, I didn't just survive, I thrived. I turned their betrayal into a lesson for anyone who's been mocked for trusting too much. The final word: if you're reading this, wondering what to do when someone rips out your heart and tramples it, here's my advice. Don't scream, don't plead, don't crumble. Rebuild step by careful step. And when the moment's right, show them exactly who they underestimated. Was this retribution fair? Share your thoughts in the comments. What would you have done? Like this story, share it with someone who needs its fire, and follow Lauren's Tales for more gripping stories of betrayal and justice. Because here, every lie meets its reckoning, and every betrayal casts a shadow. Stay sharp, stay resilient, and stay tuned.